Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so LUNC and USTC community, what is going on, everybody? Tomorrow is a big day because of Binance, but today's also a big day. Don't forget, today is the Fed day. Jerome Powell will be speaking at 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you check your clocks, everybody that's living overseas and in the West Coast and Alaska and all over the place, right? So check your clocks because he'll be speaking to the world about the financial markets. And so this is going to affect the crypto markets and it's going to affect the stock markets severely today. So he can go either one or two ways, very hawkish and negative or very bullish and positive, right? So we'll see which way he goes and the markets will go whichever way he goes, right? And so the world has given him the power. The world has given him all power of the financial systems. Yeah, there you go. So anyways, it is what it is. And we will play on that. I'm gonna have my accounts open, my Margex account open, and I'll be doing a 50x isolated leverage on Solana, either to the short side or to the buy side, and offer what he says, Jerome Powell. So and how the markets react. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Um, Okay, so and of course, if Jerome Powell is really bullish, LUNC is going to do well, and USTC and Luna 2.0, excuse me, will also explode to the upside as well. So, but if he says bad things, then maybe we go back to the downside again, and retest the lows from again before we come back up. So. Okay, so how much is Binance going to burn? Because everybody's asking that question. I've seen some people make videos on it, and I have no clue. I don't know what Binance is going to burn, but I know they're not going to burn this much. This in December was crazy, right? That's 5 billion 600, right? So that was really good. That was a great burn, and that's because we had a lot of volume pouring in December and that first 2 weeks of December, the volume was crazy. And remember, everything started right before the Burn It All Stakeathon. It literally started like 2-3 days right before that event happened. So and then everything just completely exploded to the upside. Shorts were covering, got liquidated. People got liquidated. Tons of validators got liquidated. I know they were pissed off. I even told them, I warned them that they were going to be liquidated, and that be careful, somebody's coming in. I mean, I try to warn them. So even though I know that some of them are against the chain, I still warn them. Like, how good am I? You know what I mean? Like I'm a good guy. Like that's crazy. Warning, like it's almost like warning your enemies. You know what I mean? Like these guys are, some of these guys are enemies of the chain. I still warned them and said, hey, you're going to be liquidated here before the stakeathon, before the burn it all stakeathon, and they didn't care. And they got liquidated. Like, and somebody came in there and bought up a ton of LUNC and USTC, and it exploded to the upside. I don't know who that was. It wasn't me. I was sick. You know what I mean? Like I was sick over here fighting for my life, right? So it wasn't me, right? So I don't know who it was, but shout out to you, whoever did that. Unfortunately, we've literally retraced it almost all the way back, but we're still up double from where we were before that happened. So shout out to whoever did that. I don't know who that was that came in there and bought up all that long. They probably did it to try to force the burn it all validator to have to and the delegators to have to buy higher prices. But instead, they made a mistake, and I even talked about it in the video. I said somebody's going to try to buy up all the thing, and they're going to make a mistake, and they're going to actually cause short squeezes, a short squeeze, and that's exactly what happened. They thought they were going to pump the price up so that when it's time for the stake of time, we can't buy as much as we want, but they caused a short squeeze. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what happened. So they caused a short squeeze. We had a great time. We burned a ton of tokens, and yeah, so now we're still we're still double up from where we were before that happened. So we're I mean, since the pullback, so we were still a double up. So we were still double on LUNC and USTC. So USTC was in the 1 cent area, right? So we doubled from there, and LUNC was in the fives, 405s, right? So and we've doubled from there. We're back at that around that one area now, back and forth between the 9 and the 1. Okay, so Binance had a lot of volume in the month of December, and so now we've gone through January, and we're ending up January today. So we didn't have that much volume in January. So I'm gonna guess that we're gonna probably do 1 to 2 billion, something around 1 to 2 billion in burns again. Go back down significantly, back to 1 to 2 billion. I'll be shocked if it's over 2 billion. I will be shocked. So it could be, but I would be shocked if it's over 2 billion. So I'm going to say 1 to 2 billion is the burns for Binance. As we go back to normalcy again. But I look, if Jerome Powell sends this market, then February and March could be really, really big volume months for LUNC and USTC, and so we might see some really, really big burns here, especially when we're trying to repay by March, April. So we're expecting the release of the second round of the wealth transfer to happen here, and it could start today with Jerome Powell, right? So let's see how this plays out, and Jerome Powell release the cryptos. Jerome Powell released the stock market and released the cryptos to and set them free for the next month and a half at least. So he could do that today. So we'll see how that plays out. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jerome Powell could set the markets free. The crypto markets, the altcoins that have been struggling, the meme coins that have been dead and struggling, he could set them free today with the words and the things that he says today. So that's going to be interesting to see if he actually does it or not. Okay, let's go here. See on the week, 237 million on the week there, and we have 27,000 today and 117,000 on the week. So look, we're still reducing everything, so it's good. We're back to that 1,022 now. We're back to 1,502. Hopefully nobody dumps anymore, but of course they can do that because it is decentralized and you can do whatever you want. So it's just frustrating that when we get to these levels, somebody's always dumping big, but we can do what we want, man. You guys can do whatever you want, man. 35 million, 40,000 there, and then 701 million came into staking. So that's cool. 5.99 block time. And you guys can see here, and so 776. That's interesting. DF Lunk 700,000 continues to burn USTC down to the bones. All right, Terra Casino 572 million came in. All right, so the carousel of validators up and down, undelegating, redelegating continues, right? So look at that. You can see big names here. Very big names. Undelegations are happening, and then redelegations, and then undelegations, and then redelegations. It's just everybody's just swapping from one person to the next, one person to the next. They're just swapping, right? So it's interesting. Terrarium 10% burns has missed 1,000 signatures over the last 24 hours, so you're about to be jailed there. So Terrarium, hopefully you see this and you're able to fix your validator there that's um, missing the blocks there. Okay, so Let's go to station. Before we go to the battle. Actually, let me check this. The community pool. Community pool for billionaire, and then we have 8.3. I told you guys that a lot of people are going to be coming for the community pool. Right. The bigger the community pool is, the more we're going to see proposals to take money out of the community pool. Right. If you're taking it out for repay purposes, we have no problem with that. You know what I mean? When you're taking it out to pay yourselves and pay the, it's like, man, can we repeg this thing instead of paying people? I get tired of just seeing proposals after proposal after proposal to pay people instead of actually repay. I'd rather repeg than pay people, right? So, okay, so we'll come back to the validators here. Let me just click on it to make sure, and then let's go to station because there is some stuff here. So another proposal to take money out of community pool. I guess this is work they've already done though. Genuine, or I'm not sure if it was genuine or genuine labs, community spend proposal. Oh boy, another one. They just come in like clockwork now, right? So it's like everybody copies each other, right? So when one comes, then thousands of them come at the same time. And this one's for 160 million LUNC tokens. Okay, so that's $16,000 right now. So it says, I'm submitting this proposal for the work we have undertaken over the past 4 weeks. Now, work that has been undertaken or work that's completed, those are two different things, right? So is the work completed? Because it's supposed to be paid per job and pay per completion of job. So you complete a job and then you get paid. If you're just testing something, right? So if you're just testing, let me see what they did. It says our focus has been on implementing end-to-end E2E tests. Okay, did you do that? Did you actually? Because it says our focus has been on implementing. Did you implement it? We don't know if they implemented it or not. It says interchain tests. Okay, more testing, right? And addressing issues related to the packet forward middleware. I don't know. The PFM and the IBC hooks. Have did you complete anything though? Because it's paid per job, so it means you complete the job and then you get paid. So I'm not sure if they have completed the job. It says we have maintained transparency through the works from providing bi-weekly reports on the progress. Okay, you haven't completed the work because you can see. I mean, that would have been the first thing I would have said was we have completed the work on the end-to-end and the interchain testing and everything else. We have, but it says like it's just like they're saying that their focus has been these things and that their undertakings are still going on. It says you can find detailed updates, work, and yeah, you guys are still working though. So you want us to pay you for while you're still working. It's supposed to be pay per job. So you complete the job in full, and then you tell us exactly what you did, and then you get paid, right? So I don't know if people are gonna start. I don't know if people are gonna be wanting to pay people that haven't finished a job, right? So you haven't finished the job yet though. Um, you might be doing a good job. I don't know what this is. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But you might be doing a good job. So if you're doing a good job, continue to do the good job and just complete the work though, because it's pay per job. So that means you have to complete the job and then you get paid for the job, right? So I'm not sure how far along you are to completing the job. There's a lot of tests. I get weary when everything is tests and not actually implementation of something, right? So it's just test because anybody can just test. I can come out here and say, I'm gonna test the station. I'm gonna test station and Galaxy Station. I'm gonna give you guys a report on it. I can do that, and I want $10,000 for that. Like anybody can do that, right? So when it says test, it's like, what are they really doing, right? What are you testing? Are you testing anything to implement something new or to fix something, or are you just testing and testing and testing and nothing gets done, and then you want $16,000? That's the problem I have. You have to complete the job and then you get paid. Testing something, anybody can test. Like anybody with blockchain can just test everything and put a report out. And that's what unfortunately that's what the guys did for the algo team. They just tested and tested and tested, and we paid, and then unfortunately the community paid them $40,000 just to test, and we got nothing out of it, and they got $40,000. And so, and then we barely hear from these guys anymore, right? So um I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. You're supposed to complete the task and then put your proposal up for funding after you have completed your task and you show evidence of it. So I'm gonna see what we're gonna see what the validators think about this, because it doesn't say that the work has been completed. It says that the work is in progress. So they want us to, what if we pay you $16,000 as the work is in progress, and then you ghost everybody? You say, "Oh, well, we're out of here. We tested everything, and the work is in progress. We never implemented anything. We never did anything except for testing, and we were still in progress. And you gave us 16,000. So that's your bad. We're out of here, right? We have completed our job, right? So that could be a problem, right? So that could be a problem because if we pay somebody for that's still in progress and it hasn't completed the job, then everybody else is going to be like, hey, I can get money for just testing anything, you know? Yeah, I'm testing the integrity of the validators. You know, like pay me $20,000. I'm still in progress. I'm on validator 7 out of 100, and then we paid them $10,000 or $20,000, and it's like, oh, I'm out of here. I got a quick $20,000 from these guys. I ain't doing no more testing. I'm good. I'm out. So that's the only problem I have with this, is that if you're still in progress of work, then you shouldn't get paid until the work is completed. So complete the work and then get paid. But we'll see what the validators say. I'm one person. I can't speak for everybody, and so right now it's it just opened up. So it doesn't end till the 6th. So we got a long way to go here on this one. Right now it has and of course whoever put this proposal up is probably the one who had the 11 billion there to fund it. So I'm not sure who this validator is, but all you got to do is go to a validator that's around 10 to 11 billion, and you'll probably figure out who that validator is. Probably. Of course, on mobile you can see who the validators are. I'm not sure why on here we can't see it, but we should be able to click on these buttons here and be able to see who voted. But whatever, it is what it is. Okay. Um, so that's what's going on with that one. Let's go to the other one here, and let's see here. It's this one right here. And no, hold up. This one right here is repeal proposal 11889. This doesn't end till the 4th. And this is a close one, right? So right now, this is not going to pass because everybody it's too even. It's too even out, right? So it's even out. You got no veto, Stain, and no are all even out. And then the yes is a little bit bigger than both of them, all three of them, but still all it's too much even. It is literally just going to break even there on that one. And then this one right here, the HODLR trading bot, that one is failing miserably. That looks like no veto is about to win out on that one unless somebody saves it from and puts no on there. So, okay, they won $10,000, and like I said yesterday, it doesn't make sense to fund a trading bot that's already making money when the person that's making them that's testing it that's making money can just add more funds to the trading bot and they can pay for everything themselves through the trading bot, right? The trading bot is making that much money in returns every 30 days and just add more money to it and you can fund everything on your own, right? So it's kind of weird that it's like we got a trading bot here and it's doing really well, but we need funding. So how you don't need funding? You have a trading bot that's doing really well. Just add more money to it, right? Just add more money. So if you're only spending $100 on the trading bot, triple it. Put $300 in the trading bot. I mean, put $500 in the trading bot. And guess what? There you go. Now the trading bot makes you 700% in 30 days, or 400 to 700%. Well, now boom, there you go. You can fund all your stuff. So if you have a trading bot and it's actually working, use it to fund everything, right? You shouldn't have to community fund it if your trading bot is actually working, right? So just add more money to the trading bot. Get a couple of your buddies to help you pitch in, and everybody just adds a little bit more money to the trading bot, and you'll be able to fund everything that you need, right? So that's why the community is voting no on that. But it is what it is. But congrats on the trading bot though. But it's like, if it's working well, then you don't need funding. you know, I just it's just this is obvious, right? It's common sense. If your trading bot's working fine, then you don't need funding, right? So I would have been like, yo, I'm trying to get this trading bot out here. This thing sucks. I need funding to tweak it. But you were like, yo, the trading bot is working fine. It's making like $400 to $700 not percent a month. And everybody's like, then why do you need funding then? You know what I mean? So I think the trading bot's working fine. Just add more money to it. Get your family and friends to add more money to it, and you'll be fine. You'll be able to pay everything off through the trading bot. All right, so here is the validator to wrap up the video, and everything looks normal to me. Okay, stake been almost at that 20 billion mark. To get to the top 15, gonna need to get over 20 billion. That's really interesting there. All right. Uh let's see here. Man, Vegas came back down a lot there. 4.8 billion because his his he was banned for he was jailed for a second there. All right. We're in there. All right. So there is the validators, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Bernal Validator has a auto compound. If you want to use the auto compound for the Bernal Validator, you can use that now. That is open. So the auto compounding is open for the Bernal Validator. All right. Peace out. God bless. See you guys next video. Bye.